Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Content Creator Center, your place as content creators for information, tips, tricks, tools, and support to create better content. Today, in particular, we are going to look at a way to show some love to your Discord communities, and in particular, those streamers within your community. And what we're looking at is the Lopez Bot. Now, what is particularly nice about this bot is it has a feature that allows you to create a role, what we call a dynamic role, that we'll look at all the members in your Discord, and if any of them have their Twitch accounts connected and are live streaming on Twitch at that time, it will pull them up into this role that you can feature prominently in your Discord, Live Now or Streamers Live Now, whatever you want to call it, which is a great way to share some love within your community. I mean, communities are the biggest part of what helps content creators grow and be successful. So sharing some love and supporting those communities is always a beneficial aspect. So let's dive on into how we do this. Alright guys, so this is the Lopez Bots on Discord page. It's a great place to start up. I will leave the link for this down in the description below for you, and this gives you links to add it to the server, website to get to more information on creator, how many servers it's in. It's a great place to get information. And you can get a good overview of all sorts of things that this bot can do, because not only does it do the Twitch automatic roles, which is what we're going to be talking about today, but there's 8 balls, jokes, colors, automatic assignment roles, all sorts of fun stuff that you can do, some music. So take a look, see if it tickles your fancy, and see what else could be done with it. In particular, I think before we go further, we got to give some love to the bot creator, Jake. It's actually Jake Morrison that puts this together. It's we appreciate everything that the creators do to get this stuff out there, because it provides tools that all of us can use and make our communities better. So give him some love. His Twitter handle's right here, Jake Morrison 24. Let's give him some love from the content creator community for putting together this good stuff for us. But in particular here, there's kind of 2 pages that you'll want to use. I mean, your add to server is the best one to go to. I am actually going to pull this up though in my other browser, and this is what we need to do to connect Lopez to your Discord. So you will need to sign in with the account that is the administrator on the server. And what we can do here is you choose which server that you want to put it into. So I'm going to do it into the one that's kind of got the most activity in it right now. I've already thrown it in, and you want to give it really, there's no reason not to give it all of the permissions. It will make sure that all of its options can be used properly. And I am human. And here we go. So that has authorized it, and it should now, if we jump over to our Discord, it should tell us that Lopez has entered the server. And welcome to the league. Lopez also does a little bit of a post for us in the default channel. So this tells us a little bit about the help commands, 8-ball. There's links to tutorials, server preferences. This is the one that we want to go to for sure. So you click that server preferences, and it takes us to the JMTK page for it. Now this one is where you set up how the server how the bot behaves in your server. So this is the most important piece that we are dealing with right now, is doing the setup in here. So there are all sorts of different pieces that you can set with this. Make sure that if you do have it in multiple servers, that you choose which server that you want it to be in. And there's some base stuff on this first page if you want to have it welcoming and leaving, giving some comments about that. There's other bot pieces that you can do here. And if you guys want me to go into further depth of this, please let me know down in the comments below, and I will work on putting one together. Always like to help you guys out with wherever you are having questions. But what we want to focus on today is the streamer feature. So if we go on down to here, this is where we can set up that dynamic role that I was talking about. In particular here, the one we're looking at is streaming as a group. And what we need to do is we need to turn this on. And now you want to set the role that you want, the role name that you want it to be. And this, we're going to need to know this because we're going to need this at the next step when we go and add it into our Discord. So I'm going to call this Streamers Live Now. And I'm going to copy this so I've got it. Now we can set it so that only certain roles. So say you've got a big Discord server going on and you want to make sure that people that have only been on the server for a certain length of time or are more of a trusted member of the community, they've gotten certain roles like your trusted role or whatever role you want to call it, you can put that into here. You can set it to have multiple exclusive roles at the same time too by turning it on and off here. Multi-Twitch exclusive role name. This was if you want to allow them to be linked to a multi-Twitch command as well. So really the important thing we need right now is these. You can go into more detail if you want to do this just to limit it to a few people. But we're going to go with that. We've copied that and we just want to save our changes. So that's what we want to see. The next step that you need to do is go into your Discord. And into your Discord here. And what we're going to look at is, you can see right now we don't have anybody, any special roles here, but we do have somebody that is streaming right now, Mr. Potato Aim Plays, part of the BJ and Co community. Shout out to both you streamers there. Appreciate you doing what you do. So what we need to do here is go into our server settings. Server settings. I can't see today. We want to look at our roles. And we want to add a new role. And we want to paste in the title that we just did, right? Give it whatever color you want. And the important thing that we want to make sure that we set is, I might have already set this. Display role members separately from online members. This will make sure that they're brought out and moved ahead. Now, if you don't know already, the order that things are set in here is how that they are going to show up on the sidebar within Discord. So with this being at the bottom, that's not really where we want it to be. We're going to bring this guy up and we're going to bring him right into here, I think, is somewhere good. And we're going to save our changes. So now if we go back to closing this out and take a look on the side, why? I'm going to put these right at the top. And it's turned on, save changes, close. There we go. I must not have moved it high enough. You'll notice how, and I can actually play around with this and see, but if we go and take a look here with our server settings, back to this roles, where I put it, the other person stayed above it. So you just need to be careful on where you go there to make sure it's if you have other roles that are ranked higher and they fall into that, they will show up there, not in the Now Live. There's one important feature that you do need to remember when setting your roles for the Lopez bot. And that's that Lopez cannot interact with roles that are higher than it is in the Discord. So if we placed the Streamers Now Live above our and Co in this Discord, Lopez would not be able to interact with it. So you've got to make sure wherever Lopez is, your Streamers Now Live sits below that. You can do this in all sorts of different ways. Here you've seen everything is visible and they're showing up here. But if you really want server settings, you can make a role for your bots or wherever you want to hide them, like the and Co right here, right? You can make the role, stick it wherever you want. You could have it right at the top. And then if you put it display separate from online, if you turn this one off that we used, and you'll see it disappears, but it's still above them in that server list that we're looking at, which allows it to make sure it can make its changes that it needs to. So if you're having issues where it's not actually filling, make sure you come take a look and make sure that wherever your Streamers Now one that you've set up is below wherever the role the Lopez bot has. And specifically, like if you haven't assigned a role to Lopez, it basically is at everyone. So you'll want to make some sort of role to keep him above everything else so that he can interact with the channels that he needs to. There we go, guys. If you can see on the right-hand side now, we've got a Streamers Live Now section. Mr. Potato Aim Plays is in there, and it's showing. Now, as soon as he goes offline, it will not show up anymore. One thing in particular here that you do need to know is that for anybody that wants to be able to show up in this role, they have to make sure that their Discord account is connected with their Twitch account. If that's not done, of course, they're not going to be able to show that because Discord can't see that they're live on Twitch. To do that, you just need to go into your server settings here, and you need to be in your connection settings. I'm just going to get rid of this, go into connections. We're going to disable streamer mode so we can see it. So you go into here, and this is where you can select Twitch and connect your settings to go into there. So that's all that we need. And that's that, guys. So that is how you can use the Lopez Bot to set up a dynamic role that will pull everybody that's live streaming on Twitch to a, highlighted channel within your Discord so that you can put it in there. So that should be everything you need to know in order to get the Lopez Bot set up and have that dynamic role for streamers that are live to show up in your Discord. If you do have any questions about this or run into any issues, throw a comment down below. We would love to hear from you guys, or drop by our Discord. Link is going to be in the description down below, and ask some questions in the help channel. We'd be happy to help you out there. As always, guys, we are here to support content creators, and we appreciate all you guys that are here making the content and everybody that's doing it. We want to show you guys some love. So, we featured 3 different people today. We've got Jake Morrison, the bot creator. Fantastic work that he's doing there. Show him some love over on Twitter. We've got Potato Aim Plays, who was live streaming to give us some content there. And we've got the BJ & Co. team with their Discord. So if you guys are thinking about it, links are in the description below. Send them a bit of love. And we'd appreciate you guys helping support this channel grow. We want to provide as much content as we can to you to help you guys grow. So consider leaving a like and hit that subscribe button to support the channel. And if you really want to make sure you get in the know of all of our new content that comes out, hit that little bell icon. We'd love to have you part of the community. Our goal is to push and try to hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube as fast as we can. So we'd appreciate the support getting there. That's all we've got for today. We hope to see you guys in the next one. And if you got ideas for new content that you'd like to see, throw something down in the comments below. I'm interested what areas you struggle with and would like some help improving on. So look forward to hearing from you guys, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.